All right. Welcome back to Dead Man's Phone. And we are just about getting ready to jump into the next episode of season one, hashtag WKJJ, which stands for Who Killed Jerome Jacobs? If you don't remember who Jerome Jacobs is, that's Jerome Jacobs. He was pushed off that tower by somebody. We don't know who pushed him off, but that's Jerome Jacobs. And he was walking around and he found a mask. There's these gang wars going on. There's the SE, I think it's SE-15, which is like a fake gang. It's just some kids pretending to be in a little club group, whatever you want to call it. But there's an actual gang out there, and somehow Jerome Jacobs was targeted, thrown off that building, and now we're trying to figure out who killed Jerome Jacobs. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I just want to say hello to Michelle, Allie, Megro. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Dead Man's Phone. Peachy Pup, good day, Peachy Pup. Welcome. Hope you guys are enjoying these last couple of episodes in Dead Man's Phone. I'm excited to see what we have in store for us now. I know we something that we unlocked was the photos in the last episode. This episode looks like we're going to be unlocking maybe some maps and some that looks like Snapchat. Obviously, it's not Snapchat, but it's some type of social media. So I'm excited to see what we unlock. And I don't know, who is this girl? I'm not sure who this girl is. Maybe we'll find out as well. So let's go ahead and start this episode. Hashtag WKJJ. Hopefully I don't have to download anything. Probably will. Probably have to download the content. Yeah, we'll have to download 137 megabytes of data. Let's go ahead and do that. Shouldn't take too long. We got a little bit of I don't know if it's copyright or not, so I'm gonna turn that down. But you guys can don't need any copyright issues. Yeah, a little video here. It almost makes it look like it's gonna be hacker-esque. Obviously this is a detective game. We are playing as a detective. Do all the episodes connect? Yes, they all connect in some way, shape, or form. It's essentially just like a story. Each episode is connected to the previous. Oh, we got Sophie calling us. Sophie, if you don't remember, is the hacker. She's like she's the techie for the police department. So go ahead and see what Sophie has to say.
Hello.
Oh, that's the first time we've heard Sophie. Oh, how are we? How are we doing? Pretty good, Soph. How's things? Give me some new good. Pretty good, Soph. How are things?
I just got us access to the rest of the apps on Jerome's phone, including the social media app and
genius,
the
Sophie.
live location one.
Live location one. That's probably like the maps one, right? Oh, Sophie, you're jam amazing.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's what I do.
It's what I do. Listen to her. It's what I do.
It wasn't even that bad.
It wasn't even that bad.
I felt like hours listening to their on-hold music, but their playlist is pretty decent. Is
this the first time we've spoken? So how's the investigation going for it? See, we already know it's the first time we haven't talked to Sophie on the call yet before. So yeah, definitely the first time we've spoken. So how's the investigation going?
I think I need another coffee. I've been up
who doesn't?
for what feels like 48 hours. Coffee? I just have so much to do at the moment. I don't even know what the day over the week is right now. So I'm going to go make another cup of coffee and I'm going to let you get back to your work. Also, I've taken the phone off of airplane mode, so there's a chance that there will be a few messages coming through from, the morning after his fall. Just let me know how you go on and if you need anything. Right. Yeah, that's everything, I think.
Awesome.
Speak to you later. TTYL, bye.
Speak to you later, TTYL, bye. Sophie has just as much as difficulty closing as Tongue Tied does. At the end of Tongue Tied's video, I never know how to close. I never know how to close. I just awkwardly do it at the end of streams. So let's go to the victim's phone. We have Snap Life, Mapper, Chats app. So they're saying that we should have some more chats coming through. Hello. Oh, Aaron and Lucas are talking. Somebody give me his mom's number. I'm gonna murder them all. I'm tooling up, and I'm going no way to gonna murder my best friend. I'm gonna sit here and do nothing. What you saying? You know who did it? Spring Block. Spring Block was the other gang. The Spring Block was the gang that actually is a gang. Why would they want him dead? I had scrap with one of them boys that night. Wait, what? You did? I robbed a mask off the Spring Block youngers. I think Jerome found the mask, and then Spring Block found Jerome and got their revenge. Can't be. You mean this mask? That's it. So that's the mask. That's the mask. Is that Jerome? It's your fault Jerome's dead. It was just a scrap up. Weren't supposed to escalate like that. Trust I'm gonna murder these boys. So SE15 is like, again, it's like that little group of boys that they want to be in a gang, so they made up their own little group, but it's not really a gang. It's nothing like the Spring Block. So Aaron definitely does not like Lucas. Lucas is shouting back at Aaron, "If you little man," and now my best friend's dead. So Aaron's best friend Jerome's dead, all because of Lucas, because Lucas was trying to pick a fight with Spring Block. Lucas says he's trying to make it right, but that's not how you make it right. Plain and simple. Killed my best friend. We're brothers. We stick together. We don't turn on each other. Look, I know I fucked up. I know this, but what they did to our brother, there's no words. I can't believe this. I'm heading to Spring Block tonight. I've got to do this for Jerome. So Luke, you might as well just say goodbye to Lucas. Might as well say goodbye to Lucas, because he ain't coming out. He ain't coming back alive, probably. If he goes in the Spring Block, he's not coming back alive. There's no way. Karen's coming. Will's in. Aaron's in. So everybody's doing it. 10:30. We need to stop this. Bring whatever you can find. Kitchen knife, hammer. Look, it's Detective Tongue Tied. We have access to Jerome's phone as part of our investigation. And now you guys are all going to be charged for premeditated murder. Don't give an F who you are. Get off his phone. You know, Luke, you about to be brought in for questioning too, little Lucas. That means Fed saw you talking about taking a knife. No, I didn't say nothing about no knife. You just said bring a knife. You're making a big mistake. Spring Block are not responsible. Look, Spring Block's not responsible. I know you want justice for your friend, but Spring Block is not responsible. We have ruled it out of our investigation. Lucas, you damn liar. How do you know Spring Block are not responsible? You told me they were. They were getting revenge on SE15. We were wrong. No one's heard of SE15. We were misled by a Spring Block vehicle. Look, Lucas, we were wrong. We thought this, but our investigation revealed Springbok has never been heard of SC-15. Right. So look, Lucas, we were jam wrong. We're wrong. People make mistakes. We made a mistake. None of this makes sense. Fed's lying. So Lucas is a little troublemaker, Lucas. Why would Springbok kill Jerome over a mask? They want to bring down SC-15. Stop talking about SC-15 like we're a fucking gang. we came up with that name in Mr. Graham's math class. You're not a gang member. I'm not a gang member. None of us are gang members. We need to grow the F up. Right. That's what they're talking about. So if it wasn't Springbok, then who? That's what we're trying to find out. But most likely somebody who knew him. But do we want to give that information to this group of kids that clearly have no idea what they're doing? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're going to give them as little information as possible. Give them just a little information. Which game is this? This is called Dead Man's Phone. So if you haven't seen the first 2 episodes, you can find them in the playlist in my channel. However, we're on episode 3 right now, Dead Man's Phone, where we're talking with this little group here. They're little wannabe gangbangers. Their best friend was murderized. Now we're trying to convince them not to just go jumping into an actual gang. Mention the game name. I did mention the game name. Aren't you listening? Turn your volume up. It's right there at the jam title. Dead Man's Phone. Like these guys are still talking. They're talking about doing that social media thing. Right. Mia's life great. Something added. She's a legend. Fire. She's a Snap Life model. Mia. Yeah, Mia follows him. So she's a Snap Life model. She got 100,000 followers. This could go viral. Sick. I'm gonna start designing a logo. So they're starting the hashtag Wkjj, which stands for Who Killed Jerome Jacobs. So now they're starting that Snap Life up. Now they're gonna get T-shirts. So maybe these boys aren't the dumbest of boys after all. They have a good idea to do. They have a good idea to. It's a smart plan. Smart plan. You keep it up. I'm glad I interjected. Saved your jam live. Say thank you. You know, Will, Aaron, Karen, Lucas. I saved your jam life. I could have just let you go in there in the spring block and get your asses handed to you, but I saved your jam life. I was creasing in the interview room. Does your mom not love you or something? What are you trying to say? Oh, they making fun of tongue-tied? They're making fun of my name? What's that Jake's name again? Making fun of my name? No. What the hell do they think they're doing? Ron thinks it's funny. You know what? I'll fight back with a little bit of fight back with a little bit of kindness. Like I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Do I play Duskwood? Of course I do. Of course I do. Hey, have you not seen my Duskwood videos? Oh my goodness. Where have you been? Where have you been if you haven't seen my Duskwood videos? Got a whole playlist full of them. Might have to go check them out. Yes, I'm waiting for the new episodes as well. Episode 8 should be right around the corner, hopefully. So we have this new group chat right here. Wkjj. Getting moving on the Snap Life campaign. So now let's go ahead and open up Snap Life and see what we have here. Okay. Ibrahim Billions. There's Mia. Mia's life's great. Just getting them likes. Likes are going up. There's Darren. Okay. So we got some Snap Life going on here. There it is. So there's the Wkjj who killed Jerome Jacobs. It's important to see. So can we access these guys' pictures, profiles? Oh, we can like stuff. I'm not liking that. I didn't mean to like it. Accidental like. So I feel like we might have to maybe. Oh, we can see what's going on here. My cuz playing Hoots. Mad proud of the boys. You know who to call. Ghostbusters. Text me. What's your number? State of this country right now. One of those little 360 videos, whatever they're called. Okay. So maybe we should. Can we access this one? Because we need to find out if we hit the like button, maybe she'll reach out to us. Live how you want to live. Be who you want to be. Okay. So let's hit the like on that one. We need to get the shoot, we need to get the hashtag viral. How are we gonna get the hashtag viral? Maybe Sophie can do something with it. Sophie might be able to help. Or we can have Sophie recover live location data. Can we use the mapper to check where Jerome's live location was active the night of the murder? Maybe she can help us with that. On it now. Give me a minute. All right. So she literally just needs a minute. Oh, we can bring Tara in for questioning. The Tara was Jerome's girlfriend, if you guys don't remember. Giving her mother a call. Okay. Let's see the pic of your forensics lab, Vikram. What do you got to show us? It's not terribly exciting. That's his lab? That's a boxing ring. Ignore that. Didn't mean to send that. Last night's selfie. I'm glad it was him in a boxing ring and not like, like a selfie of like something that we don't want to see. Do you have a license for those guns? Might as well. Good thing this wasn't like a late night selfie to a special lady. That was meant for my wife getting back to boxing at my local. It's been a while. Muscle memory's coming back. So how long? When did you start boxing, Vikram? Competed in national championships all through my teens. Won a few trophies as well. actually thought about going pro, but my parents were having none of it, probably for the best. Must say though, after laboring in the lab, boxing is just the best release. I don't really care about. I just want to get back to finding Jerome's killer. We had to sit here and ask meaningless questions to Vikram about boxing. All these meditation apps trying to teach you how to be in a present moment. Just get in a boxing ring. I think there's something about getting punched in the face at any moment that really concentrates the mind. Anyway, tongue tied, as you requested. So this is the actual lab of the forensics. The lab of the forensics. Not quite as exciting. All right. So Sophie's done. Jerome did have live location enabled, as did several of his contacts. I have recovered the location data and labeled it Night of Murder. You can see it all on the all on the Mapper app. That's awesome. Awesome stuff, Sophie. Thanks. Appreciate all your hard work. By the way, some of his contacts activate the Mapper that night, had their location disabled. So not able to see their movements. Might be worth looking into. As even their location hidden, these individuals could have tracked Jerome. So even though they had their location hidden, they could have still found Jerome. So let's go ahead and open up the mapper. You can access the night of the murder here. Okay, so let's go ahead and access this night of the murder here. Click to play the recording. Perfect. So that's Marcus. He's moving around. He's really just kind of fumbling around. He's not really moving anywhere near. He's not moving anywhere near Jerome. Okay, so that's when the two boys were. Okay. So now they're running. Oh, that's when they got. Okay, so they went to the party. That was when they went to the party. Jerome's mom is back home. Marcus is probably getting wasted. Fugak's location is disabled. Bradley's location is disabled. Okay. So the boys are still at the party. Marcus is close by. Lucas is moving. Everybody's moving. Everybody's running. All running around all over the place. So Jerome was there with Marcus for a second, but then Jerome went back to his mom's. Huh. But Jerome's, I don't understand. Jerome is back at home. Right there. Jerome goes back home. Right? So let's go to our clues and see what we picked up there. New person. We have a couple new people of interest. We have Bradley and Fugax. Jerome arrives at the house party with Aaron. Lucas, Karen steal the mask from Springblock gang and split up. Lucas drops the mask and runs past Jerome after Springblock encounter. Jerome encounters Marcus, who smacks him. Jerome leaves house party alone. Jerome at Stafford Tower at forensic time of murder. Marcus is a different location at the time of murder. Jerome mom wakes up to the news of his death. So where was everybody at the time of his murder? The only one that was around. Nobody was around at the time of his murder except for his mom. And mom's all right there. Mom is there the whole time. I mean, she's right on top of him. Interesting. So, man, what a twist it would be if the mom was like responsible for Jerome's death. Oh my goodness, that would be horrible. Welcome, Sava. Welcome to the stream. This game seems realistic. I think I should try it. I think you should too, Megro. I think you should. There's definitely a lot of tasks. There's a lot of clues that we can pick up. As you guys can see, there are tons of clues that we picked up, and we're only in the third episode, so there's tons of this. This is everything that we've found out so far. Some clues are more important than others, obviously, but tons and tons of clues that we picked up already, and we're only in episode 3. There is a lot more to go. So, with that being said, man, there's so much to do. Let's check out Snap Life again. Is there anything new? Okay, so there's a couple more WKJJs. We're gonna like all of them. Get the like for all the WKJJs. The more likes it has, the more viral it'll go. That's all the new ones so far. Is there anybody new? No. No new lives. So what do we do now? We've already done everything with the mapper. Who were the two? The two was Fugax and Bradley. Fugax and Bradley didn't have their location on, but they could still track Jerome if they needed to. And this is where everybody is currently. Who's that? Who's going all the way to the right there? I have no idea who that is. This is where everybody's at currently. All right. Nothing new. So, let's go to chat. I think they were working on bringing in Tara for interrogation, or for an interview. I can't say interrogation, but for an interview. We have Sophie here. There are 2 mapper contacts of Jerome's who were active the night of the murder, but had their location hidden. Please pull their records. Right. Bradley and Fugax. Which I'm guessing Fugax is a nickname. So Sophie's working on that. Let's go to forensics. Does Fugax mean anything to you, Vikram? Is there any other game similar to Duskwood other than this one that we're playing right now? There are a few. There's Memento. There's a game called Sentence. There's I Am Innocent. One of my personal favorites was 7 Endgames, and there's 7 Endgames, and there's 7 Endgames like Revelations or something like that. All of which are pretty decent and all good in their own way. You got to know some medical terms in this line of work. In Latin, it means fleeting, and it's most commonly used around protalgia fugax, which literally means a pain in the arse. Kind of like this investigation. This could be the clue that cracks the case. This could be the clue that cracks the case. If we're talking about being pains in the arse. If it is, I want all the credit. You'll get your share of credit, Vikram. Jerome's girlfriend Tara is grieving at the moment, it looked like. Okay. We'll give her mother a call. She's still not in a fit state to come in. Mother says a few more days. A few more days. Look, Tara, you need to pull your shit together and we need to talk to you. The sooner we talk to her, the less likely she is to forget. Right? We need her we need her mind fresh and ready to go. Sophia restored location of Jerome's mapper app from the night of Jerome's murder. It supports the findings of our investigation. I was just having a look. The whole story's there. Amazing to see all the moving pieces. Can see Marcus was not even close to the tower at the time of Jerome's death. The data is definitely a valuable resource, but doesn't provide any leads for us. Some contacts had their location disabled, though. They were still able to track Jerome, but had him disabled. Welcome, Dan. Well, what do we have here? Look, Dan, we're trying to find out who's doing all these murders. This is called Dead Man's Phone. We got the phone of a dead man. We're trying to figure out who killed this dead man. Don't jump too quickly to any conclusions here, but yes, certainly worth us speaking to them. Let's identify those individuals and bring them in for questioning. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Identify and interrogate and question. So we do. Shit, where do we go now? Let's go to. We've already. Actually, we do have some chats app stuff that because we have a whole 2 days worth of this that we need to wait for, but not to worry, we'll be able to skip through it. You don't have to worry. We're not going to wait the 23 hours and 44 minutes and 10 seconds. Dan, what are you talking about? Wait a minute. We haven't solved Hannah's case and you're already taking another case? Yes, Dan, I'm taking another case. There's murderizing happening. We need to figure out who's killing people. And I might add that maybe I'm taking this case because I've got a little free time because, well, episode 8 hasn't released yet, Dan. I can't further my investigation into Hannah if I don't have episode 8, Dan. Where's episode 8? That's the question, Dan. Question is, where is episode 8? And what is it with you and people dying and missing, leaving you with their contacts and phones? Look, Dan, I am the best investigator there is. I'm the best investigator that all I need to do is access somebody's phone. I can access everything. If you haven't seen, I've got a whole playlist on Peekaphone. I know how to access people's phones, figure out passwords and codes, put all the puzzle pieces together, figure out where people are going, what they're doing. Well, Dan, people are they're waiting, Dan. They're super excited for it to come out. They're waiting. They're starting to get impatient. Hopefully soon. Hopefully within the next week. I mean, I was looking at the Duskwood tracker, Dan, and it looks like it's getting close. It looks like it's getting super close, and we're all super excited for it. And yeah, we're excited to see what's going to happen in episode 8. And when it does come out, when episode 8 does come out, I will be sure to live stream that first episode, or not episode, but I'll be that first part of episode 8. Yeah, we're super excited for it. We're still finding Richie's body. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, guys. Still looking for Richie's body. You know, Dan, if Richie had Mapper on, you know, of the night of his missing, we'd be able to figure out where his phone is and where his body is. See that? Puts people right where their phone is. If Richie had his Mapper on, we'd be able to find him no problem. So let's go back and talk, not interrogate, talk with Sophie. We have Bradley North, a resident of Leeds, 16 years old. And there's Fugax. Fugax could be key. Keep searching. We need to know both. We need to know both. of course, but if you see anything else on Jerome's phone, defo let me know. Defo let me know. On the ground. What's going on the ground? Bring Bradley in for questioning. He lives in Leeds. Yes, we need to bring Bradley in. We need to question Bradley, see what's going on, where he was at on the night of Jerome's murder. See that, Dan? Everybody's super excited. They need these updates. They want episode 8 to come out of Duskwood. Everybody's super excited for it. I haven't seen Kyle. There's a few I haven't seen. I haven't seen Kyle. Haven't seen we saw Peachy Pup. We did see Peachy. She was in earlier to say hi. Michelle was in earlier to say hi. But we haven't seen Kyle yet. No, let's bring him in now, Bronson. PC Bronson, go get him. You gotta go get him. There's a great selection of service stations all along the M1. Cheers. That's gonna take them 5 hours to do. So let's see if there's anything else that we can do in the meantime. Let's check Snap Life once again, see if there's anything new. Doesn't look like there's anything new yet. There's that Mia. They're trying to get in touch with Mia because Mia follows one of the boys that is best friends with Jerome. They're trying to get in touch with Mia because Mia has got all these followers, and if Mia can start the hashtag Wkjj, it could really blow up that hashtag and really get people looking for Jerome. So that is, I guess, the person that they're really trying to get in touch with. But it doesn't look like there's anything else new on here. Nothing. Okay. So what we're gonna do next, let's go to chat. Nothing in intelligence. So on the ground, we're gonna go ahead and skip through the 5 hours. Let's see if they can get Bradley in here for an interrogation, for an interview. Made it up to Leeds, but Bradley North, his sister Charlotte, and mother Winnie no longer live at this address, apparently for a few years now. Well, that's not good. Where is he now? Spoke with the neighbors. They believe Winnie took the kids to live with their sister, but we couldn't get a lead on where. All right, look, well, Sophie can find him. I know it for a fact. I know Sophie can find Bradley. We need Bradley and his current address. Bronson McGuire went to the Leeds address. Apparently, Bradley North and his family have not resided there for some years, possibly living with an aunt now. Please identify their current address. Come on, Sophie. You know you can do it. I'll get a few people on it, and I'll let you know when something comes up. Perfect. So, let's go back into... So here are some of the photos. This is Jerome. This is Jerome right here. Oh, we can't have the music though. No copyright. But that's Jerome. Lucas all the way to the left there. Can tell by his jacket. He's always got his hood up. Seems like. There you go. There's a good picture of Jerome. Jerome, we're looking for Jerome's killer. Somebody threw that sweet boy right off the top of the Jam Tower. There's the group of friends that also called themselves the SE15, which is a little made up little group of theirs. Still a little made up little wannabe gang. That's the tower he fell off of, I'm pretty sure. Which means he fell off the tower that he lived in, which is kind of sucks. let's go back in the chats app. Let's see if there's anybody else that we can talk to before we get into the actual group, Wkjj. Nothing new. So let's go ahead and skip this because this is 2 hours worth or 2 days worth. So let's go ahead and skip through that. You've seen Snap Life? Nah, no way. What are you two on about this? Oh, so Mia did. She did get onto it. So she's got the shirt on. Hashtag WKJJ. So Mia is trending. So WKJJ is now trending. But the shirts are sick. Everyone's wearing it. My guy made them for free. And a big up Aaron's design. Saw your tags, round ends, fire. Jerome would be so gassed if he saw this. Can't believe this thing's actually going viral. So what do we do now, Aaron? Aaron. Keep feeding the beast. More posts. More hashtag WKJJ. Who knows what clues we might find on Snap Life. So that was the end of that. So let's go back to Snap Life and see how things are going with Snap Life. Oh, look at that. We even got a WKJJ going. You got Mia there showing off her shirt. Justice for Jerome. Got more people showing their support, wearing the shirt. Got some graffiti going on. Got some spray paint. Okay. Someone said it could be his dad. We know it wasn't his dad. Rumors are saying that that is Jerome's father's involved. Like, are we talking about like biological father? Because I don't think it's the biological, because he's living with his stepfather. So we know that it's not the biological father. Or we know it's not the stepfather because we saw that in the mapper. Welcome, Lloyd. Dan was here, probably looking for you, Lloyd. So this is Mia. She's going through her pictures. Wearing the shirt. She's got it trending. Heard he got spiked at a party. That's false. There's another rumor there. Let's go ahead and hit all the likes for all the WKJJs. I don't know if it's going to mean anything. I don't know if it does anything. Just to get the likes up. Looks like that might have been all. Whoa. How'd that? It just zipped through. Wasn't trying to get to zip through. What the hell's going on? All right, I don't see anything else new. So we saw all the new stuff, all everything new. We liked the hashtag pics. We liked all that. So what do we do now? Oh, we got some intelligence. I'm stuck, Sophie. Hit a bit of dead end. What do you think I should be doing now? No. I can figure this out. I don't need no hints, no clues. Any champs Jerome's was spiked. What's going on? Did they have the toxicology report, Vikram? You already did the usual blood work, but no harm in being thorough. Let's go ahead and speed that process up. Ran all the tests. And unless it's some kind of designer drug new to science, kid's clean. Okay. Thanks for double checking. Sounds like we can cross that off the list. That's an interesting theory. Look, we can cross that off the list. He wasn't spiked. He wasn't drugged. He wasn't drunk. He was clean. So now let's go back to Do we have to ask Sophie? Do we have to say, hey, Sophie, I'm stuck? Like, can't we do anything else? I don't feel like we need to ask Sophie that I don't feel like we need to tell her that we're stuck. Oh, there we go. I have some questions. Campaign has already brought up some leads. Mind if I ask a question? That's sick. I ain't saying nothing. You know what, Lucas? Does Fugax mean anything to you guys? You guys might know who a Fugax is. Fu, what man's just chatting words now? Is that the next Marvel villain? Come back when you start making sense. You know what? Boy's about to have to show me some respect. Jam talk to me like that. This is really getting mad. I got a private message on Snap Life from a BBO news reporter. Hi there, I'm a reporter of BBO News. We're doing a feature on the death of Jerome Jacobs, and we'd love to talk to you about the Wkjj campaign. Are you free this afternoon for a chat? Best Charisse posted something on Snap Life, it looks like. I guess I should talk to her for sure. Don't mention my name. Got enough feds watching me. Lucas acts like he's such a big, bad, tough guy, but we had Lucas in the interview room and he was balling. Like he was not holding up very well in the interview room. So we got Anushka calling.
Hi, is this the lead detective working on the Jerome Jacobs case?
Sure is. My name's Tongue Tied.
Hi there, this is Anushka and I'm a reporter with BBO News. We're doing a piece on the Jerome Jacobs murder. You might not be aware, but a social media campaign demanding answers for Jerome's murder has just gone viral on Snap Life, and I'm sure you're very busy. But could Scotland Yard give us a statement on the status of the investigation?
No. Look, I don't need you guys running your mouth all over the news. There have been significant developments. We have no significant leads. Not only that, but if we tell BBO News about what's going on, like I feel like it also gives a clue to whoever the killer is, right? Gives them a clue, and then they might be looking out for us. They might be trying to get away. So you know what, BBO News, no comment. I got no comment for you.
Thanks.
Sorry, BBO News. You're not gonna do me any good, anyways. At least I just don't think so. Sorry, Megro. I turned it down a little bit. I can't tell. You know, maybe turn down your earbuds or whatever you're listening on. But I don't know how loud it is for you guys. I just got the volume going. So I turned down the volume just a little bit. That way it doesn't blast you with the ringing and stuff. Because the ringing, like the phone calls, they just come in out of nowhere. I have no idea when they're happening. Let's go back to Snap Life. It sees something new going on. 13,211 for the hashtag WKJJ. Whole bunch of support. Trying to figure out who killed. Hashtag Fugax. That's interesting. How does Toby Anders know about Fugax? I'm gonna talk to you, Toby Anders. Jerome's history grades were insane. Was he bribing Mr. Harker? And shit got real. Was it his teacher? His teacher threw him off the balcony? Let's go and make sure we like all the Wkjj stuff. I don't know if that's going to help or if it even means anything, but we're going to do it. There's Fugax again. This was that Mia girl. Okay, so it looks like we got all of those. Interesting. Anything to do in... Yes, your campaign is throwing up some new leads, guys. You keep up the good work, boys. Do you guys know if Jerome had a dodgy deal with his teacher about his grades? I feel like Jerome's a smart kid, though. I feel like his grades were good because he was just a smart kid. One that's insane, too. It's Mr. Parker, not Mr. Harker. 3, Parker's not even being at school this year. And 4, Jerome didn't need to bribe a teacher to do well. He just did well at everything. Look, you don't got to be sassy with me, Aaron. Just asking jam questions. More than we can say for this fool. You know, Lucas, I'm telling you, Lucas, you acting all big and bad, but you were in that interview room just breaking down. You freaking broke down like Jim Baby. Ooh, BBO News. Tower block victim. There he goes. That's when we tower block victim. Snap life. Appeal goes viral. Teenage boy was murdered in South London last week, thrown from the 12th floor of his own tower block. This week, a social media campaign has gone viral asking one question: who killed Jerome Jacobs? Jerome, 16, was by all accounts, a remarkable young man, someone who excelled at whatever he set his sights on, an aspiring spoken word artist and creative writer, active in both his school's football team and chess club. You couldn't not like him. He did well and everything, but he also made you do better just by being around him, always lifting others up. Aaron Daniels, a schoolmate of Jerome's and one of his closest friends, launched the hashtag WJKK campaign in the wake of Jerome's death, which friends Kieran Stevens, Lucas Grant, and Will Evans. We wanted answers and no one had given us any, so we decided to take the matter in our own hands and reach out to the whole community. Aaron and his friends built the Wkjj campaign from the ground up, designing the logo, printing t-shirts, and spreading stencils and stickers around the Peckham area. What started a local appeal was now captured the hearts and minds of the capital. Hashtag Wkjj is currently the top trending hashtag. What the hell just happened? The top trending hashtag in London. The campaign has attracted high-profile supporters like influencer Mia Life's Great to rapper Drill Minister. We never expected so many people to get behind it, Aaron said. I think it shows that everyone wants justice for Jerome, not just his family and friends. Despite the publicity, the police investigation into Jerome's murder has made slow progress. Slow progress? We have not. We reached out for a statement on the investigation, but Scotland Yard declined to comment. Of course we did. We don't want you giving out our secrets, all of our all of our evidence. We don't want it to be given out, and then it's no good. As detectives continue to make sense of Jerome's murder, Aaron is hopeful that new leads will arise from the social media campaign. The whole of London's listening now. Someone out there knows who's responsible. All they have to do now is speak. It's an editorial piece on Jerome's murder and his grassroots campaign that has gone viral. Have indeed. It's good news, boys. Jam, good news. The Jerome Jacobs investigation will be getting special dispensation and a guarantee of continued funding. It's great news. Apparently, his report rubbed the right people the wrong way. And now Scotland Yard actually want this thing solved. It's great news. All thanks to the campaign. It's fantastic. It's great news. Great news. Police work is always a battle for resources. Great to know this investigation is secure. That's right. I didn't give up any information. Did such a good job. Fubax is Toby Anders. That's right. Look up Toby Anders for me, Sophie. Let me do a quick search. Let's speed that up. Do a quicker search. Toby Anderson, East Dulwich residence. Also attends the same school as Jerome, 16 years old. His deets are with the ground team now. Be sure to ask him if it's pronounced Fogax or Fugax. Fugax or Fugax. Cheers for this, Sophie. Cheers for this, Sophie. Groundwork. Bring in Toby for questioning. Schoolmate of Jerome's and East Dulwich resident. He's on it. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Toby is in interview room A. This is great. Now we get to do an interview. Look at you, Toby. 16 years old. Let's go ahead and start the interview. What do you know about Jerome Jacobs, Toby? Interview is being recorded at New Scotland Yard. I'm DCI Michael Sutherland, and Detective Constable Tongue Tied is joining us via Yard Link. Toby, could you give us your full name? Toby Anderson. Thank you. And your date of birth, September 2nd, 2005. Tell us about Jerome's murder. How do you know Jerome? Is this your name, Fugax, on Jerome's phone? Ooh. Yeah, are you Fugax? Yes, Fugax. What? That's just my gamer tag. Me and Jerome used to play a lot of Fortnite last year. It's kind of my brand. Sounds cool, doesn't it? Not really. So you used Mapper. Let's see if he definitely uses Mapper. Yeah, I use that. It's mad, isn't it? You can properly watch people, like where they're going. Think it's a bit weird, to be honest. Why is your location disabled? Tell us about Jerome's murder. So why is your location disabled, Toby? Because I don't like people seeing where I am. It's fun to watch people on there, you know? But don't like people watching me. That's creepy. It's creepy if people are watching him, but it's not creepy if he's watching other people. I get it. Right. You were online that night. Where were you that night? Ooh, two good questions. Well, one's not even a question. One's a statement. You were online that night. Maybe he'll. You were active on the mapper the night Jerome was murdered. Where were you that night? Hmm. Let's go with that. You were active the night Jerome. How do you know? Because I'm smart. We have the metadata, Toby. Fair enough. I'm sure you're right. I've always got like every app open at once, you know? Sometimes I'll close an app, then forget and open it again 10 seconds later. Use my phone way too much. So, where were you that night that Jerome was murdered? Toby's eyes light up with excitement. You guys think I was involved? Is that why you brought me in? That's mad, bro. I cannot wait to tell my mates this. What's so funny about it, Toby? So, what am I, like a proper suspect? Don't get carried away, Toby. We just need to establish your location that night. That's mad. What are you delaying? Why are you beating around the bush? Okay, let me think. No, you know where you were. Don't try to make stuff up now. I know what I was doing that night. Went round my girls. Who's your girl? I know because I remember hearing about the Stafford Tower fall the next morning at breakfast. Her parents told us. Of course, we didn't know it was Jerome then. You can ask them. Okay, think. No, who's the girlfriend? Is it Tara? Oh, it better not be Tara. She was in a real bad mood that night, as I remember. My girl, maths teacher Mr. Graham, shouted at her in class, made her cry. Why he has to act like some red man? I don't know. Oh, red man. That's an interesting word. It's an interesting name. Talking about red man. Repeat what you just said about Mr. Graham about red man. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? It's just a new word. People have been saying it lately. What does it mean? We heard red man in the first episode. First episode was actually titled Red Man. Like someone scary, like a monster. Like a monster, Toby? I guess. So Jerome said Red Man before he was thrown off the Stafford Tower. Toby, what does that mean to you? Huh. I got more questions for you, Toby. You know, if I think about it, people weren't saying that word before Jerome died. I only heard it since. Interesting. Huh. So let's get them to follow up on Toby's alibi about if he actually went to his girl's house or not. Spoke with his parents and his girlfriend's parents. They both confirm he stayed at hers that night. All right. Well, I guess that makes sense then. All right, what are you guys talking about? What is chat talking about right now? Mr. Tongue. Eh, I'm not a mister. Mr. Tongue's my father. Never reveals his face. Guess where we'll be able to see, I guess, when he will took a bath. You watching me taking baths, Megro? What are you trying to do? He won't even tell us his name, let alone his face. I've told you my name. Name's tongue tied. Let's see if Snap Life is anything new. Nothing new on Snap Life. There's Fugax right there. But I don't understand what will happen if he reveals his face. Like, he is handsome, I know. You have no idea. You don't know what I look like. You don't know if I'm handsome or if I'm a grotesque monster. You have no idea. I guess he thinks if he reveals his face and location, we will rob or kidnap him. Promise you, I'm not worried about that. It's because of the rule of the internet? What's the rule of the internet? I don't know what the rule of the internet is. Oh, if you put something on the internet, it's on the internet forever. That is a good rule. If it's on the internet, it's on there forever. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Let's go ahead and get the group chat, Wkjj, going. Aaron just read the BBO News article. Well done. Yeah, fam, can't believe it. It's sick. Thanks, guys. That it? No. You good, bro? Yeah, yeah. Jerome's mom just called her. His funeral's tomorrow. Interesting. You know, they forgot about the funeral. Of course you would, Lucas, because you don't jam care. She told me to tell you guys. 1 p.m. at St. Matthew's Church. You can borrow my bro's suit, Karen. You should feel blessed we put Jerome on BB News. Whole country seeing this now. No way we're not going to get justice for our boy. I feel you. I feel you, man. Just a bit tired is all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So let's see if there's anything new on Snap Life. Seeing how we skipped through. Nothing. Nothing new. Let's see if there's anything new in the yards. Nothing new. So let's go ahead and skip through an entire day's worth of waiting. Lucas, not gonna lie, seeing him put Jerome in the ground like that and Jerome's mom crying. Screaming, I don't know. Coco, welcome. Welcome to the stream, Coco. Didn't realize it was live. We've been live this whole time. Just can't get to sleep. We hear you. Can't get to sleep. So many Wkjj posts on Snap Life at the moment. It's trending. It's gone viral. Oh, not so many Wkjj posts. So it's starting to slow down. What do you think we should do, Aaron? It was just the way she was screaming, can't get to sleep. What the hell are you talking about, Lucas? So the Snap life is starting to slow down a bit. People are starting to put their own little pictures of themselves again. Not worried about the Wkjj. It's starting to slow down. Toby Anders need more of this Alicante. Fugax on holes. Nothing new. No new clues, no new information. No nothing. All right, let's go ahead and fast forward through time. Mia added a new post. So Mia added a new post. This fluffy one is my new favorite. Save the rhinos, wildlife conservation. So she's already given up on. She's already given up on the MKJJ. She's just. It's like she didn't even care. It's like she doesn't jam care. The Wkjj is no longer trending, so she doesn't care about it. If it's not trending, it doesn't matter to her. What a bitch. She didn't care. She only put it out there to get the likes and the views. Gem bitch. What the hell's wrong with her? Mia's got a new post on Snap Life, right? We saw that. Save the rhinos. No word about Jerome in it. Fuck this bitch talking about. What Jerome happened? What happened to justice for Jerome? Guess she moved on. Right. That's what I'm saying. Bitch only posted because Wkjj was trending. And it's not trending anymore. We don't need her. Right. She was only there for the views and the likes. Can print more t-shirts. It's over. Aaron's given up. What? It's just a black boy dead in Peckham. You forgot that, didn't you? You thought it was something else. This ain't important, man. Don't say that, Aaron. Gotta have faith, Aaron. We'll find him. We're gonna find out who did this to Jerome. Don't you worry. Tongue-Tied's on the case. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? Tongue-Tied's here. Tongue-Tied's gonna find out. Someone put Aaron back in the group. Who's admin? Add participant Aaron or Aaron W. Let's go ahead and add the participant Aaron. Was that right? Please don't leave the group again. Just leave me alone. Naturalist Charles Wally's dies. I didn't see the year. I won't leave the group, but just leave me alone. What's going on with Aaron? Should we tell them? Nah, we don't want to tell them that the campaign's helping us get the funding. Should we tell them? I mean, it would be honest with them. But at the same time, they're just going to use that against us. They're going to be like, "Oh, all you cared about was the money." But that's not the case, though. That's not it. That's not it. No one should have to go through what you're going through. Despite all your hard work, Wkjj only stirred up a lot of unsubstantial rumors. is helping us secure funding for our investigation. The BBO News featured had a real impact. Congratulations. You telling these boys congratulations, even though, I mean, that's not bringing Jerome back. We haven't found the killer yet, so you can't tell him congratulations. Can't do that. We'll just play it safe. Look, I'm sorry. You guys shouldn't have to go through this. Nobody should. Karen changed the subject to SE15 again instead of Wkjj. Look, even you're giving up, Karen. What the hell's wrong with you? Everybody's jam giving up. So what does the funding bring? So what new toys do we get with this special funding? Got to be able to get something. Just received a call from the superintendent. The funding pledge has been cut. So we're not getting shit. Because it's not viral anymore. There's been a spat of knife crime over the weekend. 3 new murders. And while the Jerome Jacobs story has fallen off the news cycle. Bloody hell. So what does that mean for our investigation? Means we're going to have to make tough decisions. The superintendent has given us an ultimatum. Either the whole team takes a salary cut, or Scotland Yard freezes funding to these new murder investigations. Oh, man. That's 3 people stabbed to death only days ago. How on earth can we halt funding for to new murder investigations? It's not what anybody wants. Look, Detective Tongue-Tied. What do you think? Ooh. Look, I'm willing to take a pay cut if that means we can keep working on Jerome Jacobs' case. So that's what I'm gonna say. We have to take the pay cut, the salary cut. It's the right thing to do. I'm afraid we have to freeze funding to the new murder investigations. We all have families and responsibilities. I cannot afford a major salary cut. Look, I'm doing okay right now. I can personally take the salary cut. Look, my vote is for the salary cut. As long as we can continue on with Jerome Jacobs' case, I will take the salary cut. Agreed. Sutherland agrees. So where do we go from here? B. Drilla added a new post. Who is Drilla? Uh-oh. It's like freezing. It froze. You guys can still hear me, right? Something happened. Something happened. Oh, no. All right, sorry. So I don't know what happened, but the game froze. So I'm restarting the game now. Hopefully it'll pick up right where we left off with B Drilla showing his showing the that video, that Snaplight video. So hopefully it'll pick up right there where we left off. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to restart it. Damn thing looked like it froze out on us. So hopefully it'll pick up right there where we left off at, where it was showing B Drilla with that video. Just waiting for it to load up now. There, yeah, Bdrill again. So hopefully this works. Oh, come on. I don't understand. Keeps freezing out on us. The hell? Glitchy game 2.0. What the hell? It keeps freezing on us. BRB. All right, we're going to try this again. Hopefully it works. I don't know why it's lagging out on us. Clearly there's something wrong with it. I wonder if there's a way we can access that Snap Life without clicking on that link. I mean, I will say that I do have a feeling that this is probably like close to the end of it. I guess that's the bright side of all this. Like it is close to the end of, I think, this episode. So even if we can't see that video, I think after that video is probably going to be close to the end. I don't know. Hopefully it works this time. It's probably not going to. Come on. Let me see if I... Oh, it went a little bit further, yeah? Why isn't it not... Who is Bdrill? All right, well, look. I don't know why it's doing this to us. It keeps freezing out on us. I have a feeling it's not going to be much more than what we're seeing right now anyways. It's probably just going to be him standing there. Hopefully I can get it fixed, but we're going to end the stream here now because we can't keep getting frozen up like this. And I do think that this is close to the end. I do think it's close to the end. We're trying to trying to locate Jerome's killer. It looks like Bdrilla is going to be the next lead that we have in trying to find out who Jerome was murderized by. If I'm able to get it to working, I'll try to record it and maybe throw it up there for you guys. But I have a feeling that we're not going to be able to get it. I have a feeling I'll try it one more time. I'm going to try it one more time. We'll give it one more try. See if it works. Hopefully it does. I don't understand why it's not. All right. I'm going to try something new. So right when I click on the Snap Life for Bdrilla, I'm going to try to hit that X as quickly as possible to see if that puts us back into the normal game, and then we could probably go back in there and maybe look at it again. So that's what I'm going to try to do, see if it works. Hopefully it does. It literally just froze right away. It didn't work at all. Look, you can see I'm hitting the X, but it's definitely not working. It's definitely frozen. I don't know what's wrong with it. I apologize. Not my fault. But I think B Drill is going to be the next lead in the case of trying to find Jerome Jacobs' killer. Hope you guys are enjoying Dead Man's Phone as much as I am playing it. It's pretty exciting. It's got a lot of different ways of going about this story. You know, it's got the text. You've got you can go through all these different apps. The best part about it all, the best thing that I think is the best part about this entire game, no puzzles that you have to, complete to advance in the game. That's probably the best thing. Is like there's not a jam puzzle that you have to complete. No match this, no Candy Crush that, nothing. All you do is just play the game. It's great. And I love the fact that we can just go through the game and just play along with it. You can even skip the timed stuff, like when it's like, oh, you have to wait 24 hours. Look, you can skip that. It's the best part about it. So I would highly suggest getting in on Dead Man's Phone if you want to, or you could just watch me play it and follow along. I'm cool with that as well. But it is a good game. I really am enjoying it, and this is the first time that we've had any issues with any type of glitching or freezing or anything like that. So hopefully it doesn't change too much of the actual story. I know we can still go forward into the next episodes, which is probably what's going to be the next video. It's going to be the next episode, which I don't remember what the next episode is because I can't show you, and we're on a frozen screen. So either way, hope you guys enjoyed Dead Man's Phone. Hit that like button. Leave me a comment after the video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join the Tethered and this amazing community. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.